Mr. Franklin.
Hey, good morning.
It's Melanie, your therapist.
Hey, good to see you again, Melanie.
Good to see you. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Occupational therapy went really well, and they told me to discharge me this morning, so I'm pretty happy.
Well, that's great. I've created a home exercise program for you, so that way the things that you've learned so far in therapy, you'll be able to keep going with it and maybe get a little better.
Okay.
So there's some things on here that I want to explain, so that way you'll be able to do it when you get home.
Okay.
There's some precautions that I need to tell you about. Do not overexert yourself.
Okay.
Take as many breaks as you need for as long as you need.
Okay.
And don't overreach for anything so you don't fall and injure yourself.
Okay.
And if you have any discomfort when we do some of these exercises that I'll show you here in a second, don't do them.
Okay.
Because we don't want you in pain.
Okay.
So here are some things to help you conserve your energy, because we don't want you to get fatigued or tired.
Okay.
Try to do activities for at least 5 minutes at a time.
Okay.
And take breaks in between. If you can go longer, that's great. We wanted to build your endurance, but for right now, 5 minutes. And then with each activity, have everything you need with you and at a good distance, so you're not overreaching.
Okay.
And then take as many breaks as you need for as long as you need, because we don't want you tired.
Okay.
For some of the things, because we want to get you fishing again, because mosquitoes are horrible here.
Oh yeah.
So when you wear bug spray, try to rub the bug spray in with your weaker arm, with your left arm.
Okay.
All over.
Okay, I can do that.
Because we know, I've been fishing before, a tackle box, you have those buckling snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Try to practice that, unbuckling them to open and close it, so that way you can get into your tackle box for your bait.
Okay. With my weak hand?
Yes.
Okay.
So that way you're able to do it, instead of trying to do it with one hand, you're able to do it with both.
Gotcha.
And then when getting the bait out, if you need to, use your stronger arm to guide your left arm.
Okay.
To grab the bait.
Okay.
So that way you can put it on your hook. I think that's about it for those. We have some range of motion and strength exercises to help you with your fishing.
Okay.
For all these, you're going to do 3 sets of 10.
Okay.
So for elbow, you're just going to bend and straighten. Do that 3 times, 10 times each for all 3 sets.
Okay.
For the wrist, these are a little difficult for me to explain, so I'm going to have to demonstrate. If you want to go do it with me, that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the first one,
okay.
You're going to have your hand hanging off the table.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is, with your right hand, you're going to hold your arm down, and you're just going to bring your wrist up and down. And do that 10 times, 3 sets.
Okay. 10 times, 3 sets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I could do that.
And then for the next one, this kind of reminds me of reeling in a fish. So you're going to do like a circular motion with your wrist.
Okay. I like that. I like that motion. Yeah, reeling in a fish, baby. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I like it. I can do that.
For shoulder, only do these if they don't bring you any discomfort.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to shrug your shoulders.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Easy.
Bring your shoulders back like you're rowing.
Okay. Got to get there, right? Got to get to that fishing spot.
You're going to raise your arms over your head. And if you can't do that, if you can't get your left arm, you can always use your right arm to help guide it up.
Okay.
If needed.
All right, I get it.
And then raise your arms to the sides. And the same thing, if you need to, use your right arm.
Okay.
So that's good. For the finger, I'm going to show you these. These are also a little difficult to explain. So at first, when you do fingers, I want you to crumple some paper.
Okay.
For about 5 minutes.
What about a beer can? Big John likes beer.
I know you do.
I like beer.
But that's a little too much.
A little too much right now? Okay.
You can start out with the paper.
Okay.
And if that gets a little too easy, use a stress ball.
Okay, stress ball. Okay.
Yeah. And then for the next one, you're going to hook your fingers and try to pull them apart.
Okay. Am I doing 3 sets of 10 of that too?
Yes.
Okay.
The only one that you're doing for 5 minutes is crumple, because you can't really do those 3 sets of 10.
Gotcha.
So you're just going to kind of do it for about 5 minutes.
Okay. Okay. I got it. Okay.
And those are it for the finger. Now we're going to have some thumb exercises.
Okay.
So we're going to use a rubber band.
Okay.
You can just use a regular rubber band at home.
Okay.
So you're going to loop it around your thumb, and with your right hand, you're going to hold it, and you're going to bring your thumb towards your fingers.
Okay.
Would you like to try?
Yes, please. I just loop it around this thumb, and then I just sort of bring my thumb toward the other fingers.
Yes.
Okay, I could do that.
And you do 3 sets of 10.
Okay, I could do
That
that.
one?
Thank you.
And another one is you take a rubber band around your whole hand,
Okay.
and you try to bring your thumb away.
Okay. I think I can do that. I can do that. I could do that while I'm watching sports. Yeah.
There you
I can
go.
do that.
Yeah, it's real easy. You just sit down while you're doing it. Just
Yeah. I have beer in this hand and rubber band in this hand.
you and your beer.
Yeah.
And then also we know you have balance issues, so we want to work on that. So this one you need to have somebody with you.
Okay.
So have a friend or family member, whoever you have somebody with you. But what you're going to do is you're going to reach out to the front
Okay.
and then to the sides.
Okay. And they're just there to make sure I'm not falling or something?
Yeah, that you don't
Okay.
fall over.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's about it. Do you have any other questions or concerns?
No, I appreciate you taking the time to explain this to me, and I had a great time in occupational therapy, and let's get back to fishing.
Let's go.
All right. Thank you so much, Melanie.